Hey guys, so I thought I would pop on and share what I'm making here in my kitchen, and it smells so good right now. Literally, like, I'm dying. So I am making, hold on, I gotta move some stuff out of the way. I am making literally something I just put together myself. Like, this is not a recipe, but I thought, you know what, this smells so friggin' good, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be off the hook delicious. So I thought, I'm gonna hop on and share. So I am making pesto and spinach stuffed chicken breasts, and to be honest, I bought, when I got groceries the other day, I bought this huge big tray, like the jumbo size tray of chicken breasts. And so 2 days ago, I bought like a double pack of turkey, and I made a bunch of turkey burgers and turkey meatloaves. And so I thought, oh crap, like I don't want to freeze this chicken, I gotta cook it. So I'm thinking, what can I do with it? How can I make it taste delicious other than just plain old cooking chicken breasts in the oven? So this is literally something I just whipped up right now. Oh, Courtney, I know it smells so good. It smells so good. So what I did was I ran down to the store and I got some spinach because I was out, and I dug around in my freezer. This was spurred on by me finding my pesto in the freezer, my homemade pesto. I'm like, oh, I still have some left. What can I do with it? So ran down and got some spinach, came back, and so I took my chicken breasts, and I've got 8 of them here, and they are some big ones. But I took them and literally split them in half, okay? So I'm just kind of gonna walk you through it as I'm doing it here and explain what I did. So you can put them up on their side, or you can lay flat and put your hand on top of it flat, but I have it up on its side. So you want to cut them like butterfly them, so not cut them all the way through. It's a little heart. Isn't it cute? So then what I did, hang on, I'm going to wash my hands here, and then I'm going to talk. We can't be contaminating stuff. 1 second. Oh, good old live video. All right. So what I did was I grabbed 2 of the great big giant garlic cloves. I mean, like the elephant ones. So I chopped them up. I threw them in literally just a little tiny bit of olive oil in my saute pan. Threw them in olive oil just kind of like to get them, you know, get the heat hitting them, get the oil working, and not overcook, but just literally to kind of like get them going. Then to that, I added 5 cubes, pesto cubes, which I have in the freezer. So when I make my pesto, I put them in ice cube trays, okay? So if you've ever made homemade pesto, you might have done this yourself, I don't know, but that's how I do it. So I took 5 like ice cube size blobs of pesto, and you know, which also has garlic, so I best not breathe on anybody tonight. So I took the pesto, threw it in the pan after they were thawed with the garlic, and just kind of stirred it around to get it all incorporated. Then I literally threw in pretty much a whole, I'll show you. There's only a little bit left because I wanted to save some for tomorrow. So like most of that tray of spinach, baby spinach. And you know how long it takes spinach to wilt down? It only takes a few seconds. So I just stirred it up long enough to wilt down the spinach, and that's what I'm left with, okay? So moving right along here. Got my chicken breasts all ready. I'm gonna grab a fork and a spoon. So this is what I'm doing. This is not rocket science, guys. My theory is food should taste fabulous, and it shouldn't be friggin' boring, because you know what? If it's boring, if your food isn't exciting, you're not gonna get excited about eating it, right? And you guys know I love the kitchen. I love to be in the kitchen, love to create. So this is kind of like my own creation. And I love playing with food and making food be fabulous. So to add to this awesomeness, I chopped up some mozzarella cheese, and like they're not very thick, but I calculated based on the chicken breasts, I calculated 2 little thin strips, which would be, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's not even a 1/4 inch thick each, maybe. 2 little strips per chicken breast. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to open up the chicken breast and I'm going to put a little bit of the spinach inside the spinach filling, inside of each one. All right, so this is the really cool thing about this is the pesto. And like, you know what pesto is, it's like wicked flavorful. So getting all those chicken breasts stuffed with a little bit of spinach and pesto mix, and gonna keep this simple. Okay, so we've got 3 more here. Trying to divide it up. Like, honestly, spinach just friggin' disintegrates and goes to nothing when you cook it down. But I think this is going to be awesome. And with that little bit of olive oil that I put in the pan, obviously it's going to create a little bit of extra moisture inside that chicken, which is good, but not too much that it's like super fat and fatty and calorie laden, right? But olive oil is a healthy fat, so that's a good thing. All right, getting down there. Okay, switching to the spoon. Got to get those last little bits. And okay, hang on. Washing again. Story of my life. Okay, so cheese in 2 per each chicken breast, and I'll show you after I get them done. It doesn't have to be pretty, guys. It doesn't have to be pretty. And I'm trying to be super fast here, so I'm not going to make this video too long. But it smells frigging insane. Okay, so here it is. This is all done, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to flip them over so they're all back together again. Putting the tops back on, I guess we're going to call it. And I don't want to touch the chicken after I've washed my hands now for the 3rd time. So, almost done. Almost done. All right. Woohoo! This is actually going to taste really good, I think. I'm so hungry. And, you know, if you wanted to up the level, if you wanted to kind of like up the game on this, you could bake it in some marinara sauce, but I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just going to roast it as is. So now, to kind of keep the tops moist, I'm actually just going to give a little spray of olive oil on each one, and literally just some salt and pepper. Hi, Amy. Hi, Dina. Hi, guys. I'm trying not to read as I talk. Clearly, the olive oil top does not go on the salt. And some fresh ground pepper. And that's it. And I've got my oven set at 400. And these bad boys are ready to go. And oh my god, like, I missed some spinach and pesto. I'm gonna have to like shove that in there, because you know you can't be wasting that stuff. Precious nectar, precious nectar. So okay, guys, check this out. How awesome is that? It looks beautiful. Look, all stuffed with the spinach and pesto mix, a little tiny bit of cheese, and I don't mean like there's a whole lot. There's a little bit of cheese in there, and this is gonna be moist from the inside out, so no dry chicken. It's going in the oven. I am gonna say, based on the size of these chicken breasts, because they're huge, probably about 25 minutes. But I will check them and see how they go. And so at the 20-minute mark, I'll check them, but they probably will take about 25. So these are big ones. They're going in. I promise I'll post a picture when they're done. And if I had like smell-o-vision right now, I'd share it with you because it smells so bloody good. But they're going in. Thought I'd share. And if you decide you're going to make these, comment below and tell me if you made them. And yeah, I'd love that. I'd love it if you share it. So anyways, I hope somebody tries these because they smell damn good. All right, guys. Bitchin' in the Kitchen edition. What is this edition? 75.0. Done. Talk soon. Peace out. Bye.